Just first of all, mate, what's the week been like? It's I guess a bit different. You guys been in quarantine, been allowed to train and whatnot, but how are you managing that? What are you doing with your time, and how's it compared to a normal test week?
Yeah, it is certainly different. We treated the first 3 or 4 days as kind of like a training camp, so that today is the first day of our test week, so that we can try keep that same structure as we do every test week. And yeah, we thought we trained well and got the balance right in that 3 or 4 day period when we arrived, and we only had access to the field outside of the hotel, so we made the most of the time down there. We got the balance right between training and just relaxing, and yeah, here we are in test week, fully focused on this Sunday.
And obviously with Richie not there, how are you feeling about the prospect of a start at number 10 potentially?
Look, if it eventuates, it'll be a great opportunity for me. There's no hiding the fact that there's a few of our experienced boys at home as well, so we're seeing it as an opportunity for a few of us to step up and take the lead in certain areas. And yeah, I just see it as a great opportunity for many of us.
And I guess the leadership as well. You've been named vice captain along with Brody and Artie taking the captaincy. It's quite a significant change, I guess. How are you sort of feeling about that?
Yeah, look, Brody and I are we're going to do what we normally do, and that's lead well by our actions, drive those standards, and support Artie. We're happy for Artie. We're stoked for him actually. So nothing too much changes. It's just a title, vice captain. But yeah, it is great to be acknowledged, I guess.
Thank you.
Tash, do you want to go next? News Hub?
Yeah. Hey, Beauden, hope you're doing well. First thing I'll ask you is, how are you finding, even though you just sort of left home, how are you feeling already being away from home? And are you sort of expecting that to be a wee bit easier as the time goes, or sort of get worse?
Good question. Look, every day that goes by, you have your highs and your lows. I'm fortunate that I've got a couple of brothers here with me, so it's good to travel with family. But more importantly, our team and squad of management and players are really tight, and we've got an opportunity to become really tight on tour for 3 or 4 months. So yeah, look, I don't know if it'll get easier or harder as the tour goes on. It was hard leaving home, but it's a decision we made. It's a sacrifice we make in this job, and we're just hoping that we can do our best on tour and yeah, do ourselves proud and everyone back home.
Oh, and I guess looking at yourself, what is your focus / your goal for over the next few months? How did you feel you went last season in this potential to play at number 10? How do you feel, I guess, about that?
Look, I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm happy to be back focusing on my play at first 5'8", and hopefully there will be plenty of opportunities in the next few weeks. And look, we can't look too far ahead. We understand we're away for a while, but we're not looking any further on than this Sunday, taking on the Wallabies at Perth. So they've been sitting here waiting for us for a few weeks now, and yeah, we'll be ready to go.
And I guess for this game, what is your personal focus? What do you want to do?
I just want to play well. Every day I want to get better and improve. Yeah, getting back in the saddle, if I get the opportunity, will be an opportunity for me to lead, to play well, and hopefully get the win on Sunday.
Oh, and just one more from me. Something going back to the other thing about being away from home. I was sort of saying how they feel you guys in that position of being dads for the first time and sort of relying on each other and being open and talking about it. Is that something that, you're sort of wanting to do as well, sort of chat to the guys?
Yeah, absolutely. There are a lot of us going through it, and we'll be going through it for the next few months. So I guess getting around each other and understanding that it's okay to feel down occasionally, just talking about it, normalising it, and it's a unique opportunity for us, especially this week. We're in a soft quarantine for a couple of weeks. We don't have access to outside, so it is a great way to start. We can get really tight, roll our sleeves up and get into our work.
Perfect, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Richard, Nola, got nothing there, or Clay?
No, I'm here. Sorry, I'm.
Yep.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, hey, Beauden, you're just going to ask, and I know you guys probably don't like that term, dead rubber, but you've stacked away the Bledisloe Cup for another year, and then you go into this one, and it can sort of trip up the All Blacks. We saw that last year where you stumbled in Brisbane. Have you talked much about that? I know it's probably a stock standard question for you guys every year, but have you talked much about that, just being wary that you don't take the foot off the accelerator against these guys?
Certainly. We are aware of, I guess, these games and the number of times we've failed to have a clean sweep after a successful Bledisloe Cup. But we're here competing in the Rugby Championship, and we want to build into that, and it starts this weekend on Sunday with an opportunity there.
Would you just around the late arrival and the off-field politics, so to speak, do you expect that to add much sort of edge to the game? You know, that they may try to use it as motivation and you want to prove a point that, hey, you're here to play?
They may well use it as motivation, but we're not buying into that as players. We have our own drivers and focuses leading into this weekend. So if they want to lean on that, that's completely up to them. We understand it's going to be a physical, brutal game, as these test matches against Australia are. So we'll be expecting that.
Just one last one for me, just for clarity. When did Fozzie sort of give you personally a heads up that Richard Mwanga wouldn't be making a trip across, sort of so you could get your head around the fact you'll be in the number 10 jersey for a few games?
Well, there's been so many different moving parts with a number of boys at home for family reasons, for injury, a lot of balls up in the air, so to speak. It was quite late in the piece because dealing with our own quarantine spots and so on, it's just hard to confirm. It was hard to confirm squads and movements of players. So it was probably last week I was made aware that he wasn't travelling, and a few of the other boys were in the same boat.
Sweet. Cheers, thank you.
Tom, we'll go to you.
Thanks, Joe. G'day, Bodie. Hey, question about your new captain, Artie. You've obviously, been with the Hurricanes when he first joined the team. What have you seen from him, sort of growth as a player and as a person, I guess, and, sort of your experiences with him that he's now leading the All Blacks?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of personal growth off the field and on the field with Artie. I was lucky enough to play many years with him at the Canes, and what you see is a very strong leader. He doesn't speak too much, but when he does, you certainly listen to him. He's powerful with his words. The way he expresses his words and feelings amongst the team is powerful. But what you see on the field is that as well. He's an absolute beast on the field, leads by action, and that's what you want as a skipper.
I know it happens at all levels of the game, but what is it like, I guess? Is there anything strange about having a guy, taking charge of the team who in some ways is more junior to you?
Not at all, no. He's he has all the attributes to be an All Black captain, that's why he is. So I don't think he needs to complicate his week. He just needs to go out and play footy as he has been for years. Brodie and I have made a conscious effort to be there to support him in our own way, and so are the other leaders. There are a couple of new leaders in our group, but it's an opportunity for many of the younger boys too to stand up and lead themselves also.
So, and just one last one. Obviously not going to have Nagi at halfback this week. Does that change your preparation at all in terms of, if you're lining up with Teague or a guy like Brad Weber?
I guess they kick off with different feet. Tej is a left footer, Brad's a right, so that sort of affects your exit strategy. But whoever is named, you get alongside them and you prepare together. You have those extra conversations, how you want to play the game, what we're both looking for, and how we're going to lead the team around the park. So, yeah, those are probably the obvious ones for me.
Awesome. Cheers, mate. Go well.
Cheers.
Lynn, do you want to jump in next?
Yes, please. Thanks, Joe. Hi, Beauden. Just a quick one, mate, about the leadership group and the changes with so many experienced guys out of it. How much does that affect the way you prepare the leadership role with the guys?
Yeah, so Anton Leonard-Brown and Cody Taylor have been brought into the group, and they're natural leaders at their franchises. They're very influential. But it's also an opportunity for younger players to step up and lead as well. I guess you work together as a leadership group. You set up the week on a Sunday and you figure out how you want to drive the team for that week with the coaches. So it's about getting that alignment, leading together as a unit, and it's the first week at it, so we'll review it after the game this week and look to grow as we go on through this tour.
Good stuff. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Okay, guys, any other questions?
Yeah, I'll jump in with a quick one, Joe, if you don't mind. Hey, Beauden, Lachlan here from ZB. Hope you're all
G'day.
good. Just want to expand on the whole first five side of things. With Richie not being there, does it change, the pressure at all on you? I guess sort of staking a claim in that position, or does it not really change things?
Look, I've been there before, and that's something I can not rely on, but take a lot of trust and confidence that I've been there before. With him not being there, obviously Damo probably comes in as another number 10 option. So we'll work together to drive this team. It's not just a one-person job to run this team. It's there's a number of boys who will combine and lead the team in their own different ways. So I see it as an opportunity.
Awesome. Just finally, on just a quick word on the Super Rugby comp, obviously the new one being confirmed. What do you make of it all? I guess going back to the old round robin, one table format.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I think it's a fair competition if you have a round robin format where everyone gets a free opportunity, no more conferences, and I think it's great. With the two new teams being introduced, it's a great opportunity for our Pacifica nations to contribute to the Super Rugby in their own way with their own teams, and it's great that we've shown that, and I think it'll be a good competition.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. All the best for Sunday.
Thanks.
Can I just do one more, Joe, please, quickly? Sorry, Beauden, just wanted to ask about obviously Chance playing with your brother at fullback this week, which would be great, but also must be a bit of excitement about linking up with Damo again, sort of a combination that served you guys pretty well before his injury. Yeah,
absolutely. If it eventuates that way, whoever it is at the back, if I'm starting, it'll be pretty exciting. I'm obviously very tight with those boys, and we'll have a lot of fun out there, I'm sure.
Awesome, cheers.
And just one more from Clay. Do you want to jump in, Clay?
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Hi, Beauden. Obviously the country is in level 4 or level 3 for some places after today. I guess in terms of being the national team and being able to provide some entertainment when there's not many New Zealand athletes competing or that kind of thing for people to watch while they're stuck at home, is that something you think about for Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. We know how important the national game is for Kiwis and for fans back home. I think it's a great opportunity to unite the nation and give everyone something to look forward to on the weekend. So we hope we can deliver and make you all proud back home.